Welcome back to the Guildhall Podcast, Natural Play RPG Podcast. We're back with episode 4 of Interpol, the 6th Division, Firestarter, part
The Firestarter.
3. So, Deacon, you just killed someone.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay, so you and Robert are in the car, and Deacon just killed someone. Back to the action.
Call the police. I literally called the police that there was an accident with a car further down the streets.
Okay. Thank you for being a concerned citizen.
Right.
So you dial what, 999?
Well, whichever one. Actually, the police. Yes, the police. And I should totally send them.
You lived in Germany, I think. I didn't, so.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know what 911 is in Germany.
112, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while.
I think we actually had this conversation. Because I think 999 is a British thing.
110 or 112. It doesn't matter. They should definitely send someone.
Okay. Police is 110, fire service is 112.
There we go then.
There you go.
The Guildhall minutes.
Okay.
The more you know.
And then I look at Deacon. So what the fuck was this?
Oh. Yeah, I just shot a person. It's alright.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Oh wait. There's nothing we could do about it now. Let's continue. Let's get out of here. Quick.
You're seriously gonna pull that whole, like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission thing on me? They literally weren't hiding. They weren't even trying anything until you pulled out a gun on them.
And then they tried to leave. What was I supposed to do? Let them leave?
Yes.
Nah. They were murderers.
Well, I'm not saying that they weren't, but they weren't murdering someone right now. There's something called evidence, which we didn't have at that point.
Not to speak of due process, you aren't Judge Dredd, dude.
No, you're not. Thank you, disembodied voice. You're not Judge Dredd.
Well, this game went completely serious at this point.
Alright, so you pull up to the residence.
Yeah. Goddamn, I'm gonna go and get the room numbers of those people, then give him half the list and then march off.
Okay. Alright, so, Jonathan, you knock on the door. A woman answers the door. Her arm is in a sling.
Yes. Good day, ma'am.
Good day.
I feel like Deacon
I'm with the
would shoot her.
police. I investigate about the incident which happened. May I give you a statement?
I've already given 3 statements. What else do you want from me?
I'm sorry, there's a lot of bureaucracy involved. We are, after all, in Germany. Honestly, that is correct, yes. Is it alright if I ask you a few questions? Or,
Go ahead.
Well, if you were to first give me the general what you had in mind. Can we fast forward this, because I'm going to do this 12 times or something?
I know, I'm gonna go through one of them.
Alright, go. So, what happened on this, what happened at the club?
Oh, well, I went to the club that night, and I was partying, and all of a sudden this man on fire walks through the door and just starts burning the place.
Was he setting people ablaze with his proximity as he was on fire?
It's gonna sound really strange. He must have had like a flare gun or something, because he was just shooting fire around the room.
Is that a flamethrower?
Interesting. Um, please continue.
Yeah, so once that started happening, I just ducked, looked for a fire exit, and ran. I'm lucky I made it out.
Can you describe this person?
I couldn't really see much through the flames.
Was he
Very
wearing
tall.
something? Maybe a... Was he wearing something? Was it a he? She?
I couldn't really tell over the flames.
Hmm.
It was a very tall, skinny figure.
Did you see the weapon the person was using? Is that a flare?
No, I just saw the fire.
I see. Did you hear any voices beforehand? Was anything said?
Well, there was a lot of shouting beforehand. I heard a couple gunshots. And then the fire alarm started going off, and that's when everything sort of happened.
So the fire alarm was off. Was there a sprinkler system going on at that time?
There should have been. I don't know why the water never came off of the sprinklers.
I see. Alright, I make a note to investigate that later, why the sprinkler system didn't work off. Alright.
Okay. So that's the information you're going to get out of the 12 individuals.
Alright, this was interesting enough. Alright, does anyone hear anything about, like, what was going on beforehand?
What do you mean by beforehand?
There was shouting. Did anyone hear anything about the shouting?
Basically, everything that you're getting is that this individual walks through the door, it's shouted at by the security personnel, and they hear a couple shots, then the fire alarm goes off. So everyone who was not in the foyer, and everyone in the foyer is dead, but everyone who is sort of in the main area of the club and not sort of like the entryway, they all basically heard the same sort of stuff, because they were sort of down the line.
I'm gonna shoot one text message to Yorkie along the way to look out, because we had a run-in with the mobsters. And to be careful. And the second one is a call to the fire investigator. Why, if they could check the sprinkler system and why it was not active at that time in the club. Yep. And then I will eventually go back to into contact with Deacon. So yeah.
Alright, so, Jorky, are you doing anything else with your investigation of the bodies in the morgue?
I had an ID, but that was right after you went back to the other guys. So I don't remember.
Okay.
Guess there should be some kind of thing I could invent. Oh yeah, no, I
You
remember.
wanted to check if there was one of them different. Because
I'm going to assume that they have like a place where they put like the various people's like
Personal
whatever
effects?
belongings. Yeah.
Okay.
I see if there's anything there that leads this anywhere. So I guess I should do an investigation roll on that.
Okay, so the 4 main bodies, when you go through the personal effects, you find a pistol, a flask, a cell phone. What?
With blood in it. The flask.
With some very strange substance. You're not sure what it is.
Check it.
Yeah, I'm going total doing that.
Okay.
Well, what should I roll on the flask?
Biology.
Right. Guess I don't suck at that.
You said you were trained in it.
Yeah, but you know that makes any difference.
Okay.
Of those rolls, no.
Well, it seems to congeal, but you're not sure what it is.
Send it back to the lab.
Yeah, totally. Penny?
No. Or unless you want to spend it.
Sure. I'm lucky.
It's not like mobsters are behind us.
I don't need... I just feel like I should know this.
They crashed into a wall. I have a feeling they're not going to be getting up anytime soon.
Hey, in your absence,
Dan was playing your character phenomenally.
Yes.
What did he do?
He played
He
your character
literally blew me
perfectly.
off when I just told him, like, why the fuck did you just kill a guy?
I thought that's how Deacon would have done it.
What did he say?
I will make that audio available tonight.
Okay.
Right. So, I know what blood is.
Yes, you know what blood is.
Good.
Definitely not human blood, and it seems to have some other stuff in it, but it's definitely blood-based.
So, what you're saying is that I shall drink it.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a Benny if you decide to drink it.
I give you a bullet to the head if you drink.
Oh, technically I should only give you a Benny if you have the curiosity.
Oh yeah, I do.
Alright then, if you're curious,
But
I'll give you a
then
Benny.
again, I'm a sadist, so I need to find an unwitting victim of this. I need to find another intern.
Okay.
But yeah, anything else in their personal effects?
Those are in those 4 guards. If you look
Like
at everyone,
gun,
if you look at
blood-
everyone
blood.
else's personal effects,
Yeah,
the
it's-
people who seem more like civilians have more civilian stuff, no weapons or anything like that.
yeah. What I will assume is ones where wallets filled with dollar bills, stuff like that.
Yes, stuff like that.
Yeah. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Right. So yeah. Guess I'm going to go back to the lab. Well, I'm going to be careful. Watching out for people that seem like they are totally stalking.
Okay. Okay. Deacon and Jonathan.
What's up?
So you just finished your investigation of the people. What are you doing now?
Did I get any call back? Why about the sprinkler system?
Okay. You get information from the sprinkler system. It looks like the sprinkler controls were melted.
Huh.
Okay. Now that now I'm telling them that I have to investigate if that happened beforehand or before the main fire or not.
If it was it was definitely before the fire, and it was probably 6 to 8 hours before.
Thank you. Deacon?
Yo, what's going on?
Wait a moment. Sorry. I give a call back. Does it seem like the same source of fire? The same kind of weapon which did it? Yes, I'm using the term weapon before this civilian guy.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll, because they'll send pictures.
Alright. Yes.
Alright, so it looks like someone wrapped their hand around the pipe that was leading out of the sprinkler system, basically the main source pipe into the building, and just melted it.
Just melted it that way. Take samples of that and send it to us, because I want to align that kind of fire with the main fire, if it's the same source. I want to know if we have two, out of character, I want to know if we have two entities or one entity with which create fire. Alright, Deacon? Okay, first off, it pretty much sums down to that the guy came in blazing. But the interesting part is that a few hours prior to that, he or someone else obviously gained entrance to the club and melted the sprinkler system and avoided any kind of anti-fire system which was in place.
A flaming guy didn't turn on the sprinklers.
No, he melted the controls of the sprinkler system.
Okay, that's the
But he did it several hours beforehand. So he got entrance in there as a person, or some other entity
Okay.
went in there.
I'm just going to tell you
Yes.
this. He did not get entrance. The sprinkler system, the sprinkler hookup, is coming from outside the building.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I was unaware of that. Fair enough. So he prepared beforehand, but now I want to know if it's the same thing or not. So we have to get back onto the lab on that one.
Jorky, you get an email from Jonathan.
Alright.
Okay, I'll let you make an investigation roll. As you have the lab and you're going through the information.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Does he get a lab bonus?
There is a fingerprint in the pictures that he sent you of the melted pipe.
Alright. Alright. Well, I guess I send that into see if I can figure out
Do we have it in the
if
files?
that actually has a
basically?
match or so, or whatever. I do forensic stuff.
Okay. You find no match in your system, but now you have a fingerprint of some sort of fire being.
Right.
What kind of fingerprint is it? Is it swirly?
It looks like a human fingerprint.
Right. I'm gonna. Okay, let's head back to headquarters. This is. Let's talk about this for a moment. But I would go back to headquarters at this point, and I would check where he has struck beforehand. Perhaps there is some kind of pattern. Since he has been doing this for quite a while now, let's see if there's any pattern in which places he hits.
Meanwhile, I find the most brown-nosing intern in the lab area.
Okay, so there's an intern in the lab. They're sort of.
Rickett, are you really gonna do
They're
that?
going out their coffee.
Right. Yeah.
They seem to be working on something and sort of listening to something as they're working.
Okay.
Surprise!
No,
Drink this, bitch!
No, this is a horrible idea. Oh god.
At least you
Okay,
admit
well,
that it's a bad
Why don't we
idea.
just get one of the other guys to do it? Hey, you!
Yeah.
Hey, you! Yorkie, right?
Yes?
Yeah, why don't you run out and get us some coffee, you fucking noob?
Alright. I
Alright.
go get them spiked coffee.
That's right, motherfucker. You do that.
Paul, was
Well, I
that
only
Deacon?
spiked one of them.
No. That was Jim Anderson.
Okay.
Jim
Yeah,
Anderson
Spike Jim
will now
Anderson's
turn into a
coffee with
vampire.
the
yes.
vampire blood.
Yes.
I
Okay.
hate you guys.
It's not gonna have horrific consequences.
No. Not at all, since that person does not at all work for Section 6 and has
Oh yeah, he
has
told
all
us.
the intel on us,
Yes.
with all the background.
He does
And
work.
will be
Yes.
forced to make deals with, let's say, for example, the mob, where he already knows that vampires are working.
No. He is a member of Section 6. I don't understand why you're saying the opposite of all these things, because he's...
Oh, Also, we don't know whether he will whether he will just go to the mob immediately to get a source for blood, or if he technically gets imprinted to one of them.
Yeah,
or
let's
if he
see. Let's
simply
go
goes
to the people who accept vampires or the guys who hunt them for a living. Which one would you go to?
Well, the possibility of him trying to.
All right, so you give a
hide
Benny as he
identity.
starts to drink his coffee blood.
Yes. Yep.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Yum 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 yum.
All right. I will now attempt to study the possible effects it will slowly have on him.
Okay. The rest of you?
Investigation on the things he hit earlier and the things he. Well, if there's any pattern in there, don't know. Try to find a pattern in his little work.
Okay, go ahead.
No investigation. Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Deacon, you have any ideas?
No, absolutely not.
Then please make your own investigation check.
As soon as I get back into the game, hang on.
Yes.
Jack Lowe
All
has
right.
left us, by the way.
Aw, Jack Lowe. All right, here we go.
Sounds better.
All right, so you're going down the list of the holdings. So first was, if you're associating the bank, the first thing that was hit was the bank. The second one that was hit was whatchamacallit, was what's his name? There it is.
Take your time.
Was Petrovic's blah, blah, blah. Was Petrovic's stuff at the docks? So basically, they took out an entire section of the docks that was sort of his sort of stuff. Now they took out of one of Petrovic's clubs. He's not going completely after Valansky's stuff. He's going specifically after Petrovic's stuff. It seems to be that he's putting more pressure on Petrovic, which is the local boss for Valansky. And he's going after what he personally, financially has stakes in.
Alright, so let's find if we find any more things which he has personal stakes in.
That would
How
be
many
the Red
more of those?
Room.
Oh dear. Alright,
The infamous Red Room, where you guys
I
just
grab a bunch of grenades.
do you have a bunch of grenades?
If we're going back to the Red Room, I'm gonna do a part 2 of the grenade.
Oh yeah.
Just have a whole bandolier of grenades. In the meanwhile, I had a question. Do we have an expert on Ifrit?
On what?
Ifrit.
An expert on Ifrits? Is it Ifrits or Ifrit?
Ifrit.
Either or.
Really?
It's
Like multiple Ifrit or multiple Ifrits? Ifrit. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
EPTI.
I think it is the plural. I don't think it's. I don't know.
Let's
It is
just go with that.
Ifrits. It is with an S. Okay.
Ifrits.
Okay.
Do we have an expert on those, or is there any lore I could check up on?
You
Like-
guys don't really have experts on like general stuff, but you do sort of have. I'm sorry.
I have occultism.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's good. As I would find a holy shit snacks. Never mind. I don't need to.
All right. What are you asking him?
Yeah. How can we fight this? Is there like a silver dagger to the heart or some shit like that, which would be
Water.
fatal to them?
Lost
Water.
What's
Was it just water?
The Ifrits that you know about was the magic weaponry. If you have the
Oh, yeah.
magically enchanted bullets that you used last time, that appeared to actually
Yeah.
be able to hit.
So let's load up on a few of those.
Hmm.
Also, water was not a terrible idea.
Water was not a
Yeah.
terrible idea, but
Alright.
you already
Let's
had
go through.
some. You already had something that could hurt the Ifrit.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, this is my suggestion. We all go undercover to the Red Room, and the first thing we check out is not the Red Room itself, but the what's it called? The sprinkler system.
Oh, yeah. Also,
Because
quick.
that will be the first thing he will hit eventually.
Also, other thing. Will I know if they have any penchant for, the classical stuff, riddles or anything, and other kind of odd behavior that tends towards distracting or stopping them?
They don't have any sort of like the distraction behavior stuff. There is the lore about you sort of like binding them and they're forced to grant you a wish.
Oh, yeah.
They have that sort of stuff, but you're not sure how that sort of binding stuff works.
I just
You
kind
will
of
have
figured.
to be a sorcerer in order to do that, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, but hey, come on, we could totally have someone become a play as an Ifrit instead.
Look, if you have a magic lamp, I'm all going for it, but... Or a ring. I mean, a ring would work too.
Ring would work.
If I remember correctly, they were using a lighter involved in summoning him, at least.
If you can bind him into an object, more power to you. Unless we have that possibility.
I am not gonna try.
Alright then.
I mean, if I knew how to do it, sure, but
Alright. So I'm gonna get civilian clothing over the asbestos and then take a different car to the Red Room. anyone
Deacon,
coming
how are
along
you
with me?
disguising yourself?
That's a very good question.
I have a clown's costume for you if you need one.
Okay, yeah, I think a clown costume would work.
That was a joke.
Oh.
Would you still like the
okay.
clown costume?
Let's see. What can I use instead of a clown costume? I will get myself a fake beard, a top hat, a two-piece suit.
Wait,
What?
wait.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
What kind of establishment is the Red Room? Is it like high class club? Is it low class club?
No, it is a punk rock whatchamacallit club with like DJs and stuff, and then in the back is an underground casino.
Gotcha. And this is Germany. We have now established that we are in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're in
Yeah.
Germany.
Second, you said punk rock club. I was like, so this is a German club?
No.
it could pretty much be anywhere.
Here's the thing. Let's check out which local football, soccer things are around,
The New York Giants.
and then you totally paint your face in the colors of that soccer club
I like that idea. I'm gonna do that.
and dress in like the horrific.
The Incredible Hulk.
No, but whatever these fucking tricots or something, whatever they're called.
All right. Yeah, Paul, you don't know anything about that, so let's do that.
Okay, so looking up the GFL, you could either dress up as the Berlin Adler or the Berlin Rebels.
Manchester United. Sweet.
You're not in Britain.
You're not in Britain.
Oh, you're going to get murdered, dude.
Yeah, no, Man U.
Yeah.
Exactly, I know. That's the point.
Let's go with the flow and let's not have you horrifically murdered for, you mean, not being a cop, but being from the wrong freaking
Hey, is that
Oh, yeah.
guy narc?
soccer club.
Like,
Is that guy
dude,
narc? Oi, you bunch of fucking eye-toys! I'll fuck you in the mouth!
like in American football, the violence is all on the field. You have no fucking idea what happens in Europe when soccer gets brought up.
I watch Euro Trip, clearly.
Not that much, actually.
Less
Oh
than
wait,
Europe,
unless
that's
you
what
are
it
has
is.
England
Britain.
stopped rioting over?
Unless
soccer
you are
again?
in Britain.
Oh yeah.
Tonight on the Guildhall Minutes, we discuss soccer clubs. Are they violent?
Yes, they are.
Oh,
They go
Normally
for the
not,
fucking
no.
knees.
Thank you. All right, excellent.
Alright,
Just wanted
but
to make
anyway,
sure everybody
that was my
understood.
2 cents of how we can dress
Okay.
you up.
Okay.
So Paul's face is painted gray and black for the Berlin Rebels.
Wow, even your colors are boring. Jesus Christ. In Germany, we do not have colors. We have gray and
It's fucking
black.
Berlin, everything is grey there.
I know.
We have other colours in different parts
Here
of the
has
country.
no color.
But Berlin really doesn't have colour. It's
I would love it there.
probably.
So, just so people... Oh, you know what? I'll just send it in this chat. Just so people are aware, this is the Berlin Rebels, I think.
Okay.
Where's this at?
Oh, no, this is actual football.
Wait, this is
It's
actually
American
football.
football and cheerleading.
I was about to say, I was searching, Okay.
Soccer?
No, I wasn't searching soccer. I searched, German football teams, and for some reason I got American
Oh.
football, not German football.
Yep.
So
Come
Google
on,
was too
man.
smart for me.
Who did you put
You
up there?
are an American after all, and so is your Google.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
still find it disturbed that you guys call a game where you run around with a ball in your armpit football.
Yes.
I completely agree with you.
Hey,
It's stupid. And
I
you're
don't
wrong.
understand why the American football is called football.
they're talking
Yeah.
constantly about taking kicking out of the game, so it'll have zero reason.
That's
German
all
soccer
this
league.
game. After the one thing of our body which we do not use in order to transport that ball.
Yeah.
Tonight on the Guildhall Minutes, we discussed all about how Americans have made a very poor choice in naming their sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
I mean,
you,
cricket.
American.
What the hell?
Yeah. We're thinking of recalling baseball wicket.
Okay, blue and white is Hertha BSC, which is apparently the Berlin
Yes, go.
football team.
Yeah, go.
No, I want to be black and gray.
So you're gonna dress up as a fan of the Berlin American football team.
How?
Okay,
I mean,
I am American,
it fits
so
with the setting.
To be honest, if it's gray and black, he will just go as a goth anyway, and then he's dressed up.
Exactly.
It's fine. Just go. Just go. I will even lend him
fit
a
in
black
so great.
headband or some shit like that.
I'm in Germany now. Yeah.
okay, we should totally actually make a whole episode of the Guildhall Minutes.
Yeah.
No, we should not.
we totally should.
I'm consider during the week when I ask you guys, is anyone around? If people are around, I'm more than welcome to record an episode of Table Chatter, which could be Guildhall Minutes or whatever we want to
You
call
would
it.
have to do that a little bit earlier.
Like-
from
Which means that, of course, Robert won't be able to know that we're doing it because he never
Probably
responds to anything we do in chat.
No, he doesn't.
The chat is so filled with shit that I normally only check it once or twice a week. So
I have only seen one place that is more filled with shit than our chat. It was a latrine.
all right. Anyway,
Yeah, back to the game.
so Paul is now a American football enthusiast.
Boy!
German American football enthusiast.
I don't know. He doesn't even speak German. Do you have linguists? No.
Long
Okay,
with them pom pam pam pam.
right.
That was not even close.
The movable wall wants us to bring back the elevator conversations between Colin and Paul.
No.
Wait, who said that?
Immovable wall.
Immovable wall, I completely agree with you. The fucking, I told you, you guys can say whatever you want. Sam and myself and Colin are the funniest people in this goddamn podcast.
I thought that was me.
No, it's definitely not you.
I think it's Dan.
definitely
Dan
me.
is definitely the funniest.
Dan is
That's-
the fourth funniest, yes, but Dan's never on the podcast.
That
Dan's
is true.
too busy.
Anyway,
Both Dan's.
Dan has a life.
Dan has
Alright.
nothing going on.
I say we go for it. What do you say?
I say it cannot go anything. Cannot go worse.
Oh, it can. By the way, Yorkie, you also have to kind of change.
Hang on, I go and get the blood, a lab coat with the suspicious blood splatter. I'm going as a
That
god.
would actually also work as a... My god. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Did you just
Okay,
accidentally
everyone
say
make a
mind
stealth
golf?
roll.
Not really. Stealth?
Sure.
Well, I'm staying
Hey!
outside in a car in order to...
Well, then you're not walking into the club. When you walk into the club,
No,
make a
I'm not
stealth
walking
roll.
into the club. I'm gonna check the sprinkler system outside. I'm
You should-
gonna get the information where the sprinkler system would be.
The sprinkler
Connected
system
to this
outside
one?
is disabled.
Well, then I'm enabling it. Actually, no, I'm calling in someone. I'm calling in a professional.
Oh my god.
And I'm standing outside and watch
Oh,
from
you
the
rock?
outside, and the two of you can be inside.
Did you see my untrade roll?
Okay, I'm giving it a college try, but I'm still calling someone first.
Okay, so Jorky and
yeah.
Deacon, you sort of blend into the crowd. The crowd isn't usually heavy tonight because apparently Daft Punk is performing.
Oh wow, I love Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Oh,
Punk.
Jesus Christ.
I like punk.
I will flat out say
Dirt
I
Cube.
I had set that up because I wanted you guys to like steal their outfits and go in as them, but none of you looked into that. So
Nah.
Damn it! Now I want to do that. I'm sorry. If I use my, wait, I got an idea now. Can we do that now?
no, I'm sorry.
No. It's been
Well,
said.
Plus, we're successfully infiltrating.
You guys have successfully infiltrated the club, though.
So I walk in looking like a robot, which makes me look like the rest of Durf Perk. Durf Perk! I'm gonna change their name every time.
Okay, so
Okay then.
the
I dance, I
the
wild
beat's
the
going,
fuck out.
the crowd's partying.
I'm looking for suspicious people from the outside.
Hmm?
I'm looking for suspicious people from the outside and have called someone in to repair this.
Okay.
I have on the biggest narc shades anyone could have on. I don't. I'm joking. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Walking up from down the street, seems to be walking up from a bus stop, appears to be a tall, lanky figure in a what looks like a complete raincoat, head to toe,
Alright.
thing up. The hood is up.
Alright. I'm gonna grab the other item, which is now in the back of the car, which is a fire extinguisher.
Okay.
And is he like making straight headway, or do we still
He's
have a little
walking
bit of
down
time?
the street. You ask for anyone suspicious.
Alright. I'm just slowly driving the car past the club, so I'm pretty much on level with him.
Okay.
It's probably a crowded street, so I can't drive fast anyway, so I'm just doing that as unsuspiciously as I can.
Okay. So he walks down the street. He turns the corner. Go ahead, make a notice check.
Yes, I will. Luckily, I have only D6 and everything, so... Yes, I noticed something.
He has an orange tail.
Yeah,
Well-
that's normally not normal. Yeah, alright, fair enough then.
Hey, he
Good.
might just have a prosthetic.
I forgot. Do we have those? No, we are not. So I have to literally call one of you guys. Alright, I'm calling Deacon.
Deacons, your phone's ringing.
Hello.
He's incoming. He's right now outside of the club. He will be in
Turning
10
towards the
seconds.
front door.
And I am stopping the car and grabbing a coat and kind of put the fire extinguisher under it and just walk behind him.
I turn around. Is there a fire extinguisher inside the club, or has to be his fire
There's
code?
definitely fire extinguisher inside the club.
It's a CO2 fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher types.
Meanwhile, I'm getting some checking if they have absinthe.
I want to see how many different types there are, and I'm going to roll randomly.
A, B, C, D.
Uh, There's 5
A is
types.
paper. Well,
No,
yeah.
those are the types of fire. Types of extinguishers is a water, a dry powder, a foam, a CO2, and a wet chemical extinguisher.
Which are used for A, B, C, or D.
That's why I said those are the types of fire. Those are not the types of extinguishers. There are 5
All
types
right.
of extinguishers. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
So there's either a black, a blue, a yellow, a red, and a green.
Red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have the green fire extinguisher.
Which is what?
Vaporizing liquids. It's
Halon?
yeah, Halon.
There we go. That'll do. I grab that off the wall, and I use the blunt end, and I smash him in the fucking face.
You haven't seen him yet.
Wait, I thought you said
Okay,
I watched
you're
him
in the
front
club.
door. Yeah.
He's walking through the front door, where there's
Uh-huh.
where there's the area you sort of have to go through before you actually get into the club.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the coat area.
Usually,
Stuff.
yeah. So, Jonathan, you grab your stuff, you park your car in the middle of the street, you get out of the car. As you do it, all of a sudden, the figure bursts into flames as he walks into the club, and he starts shooting fire around.
And I will interrupt him.
Okay.
He is moving forward and kind of looking at all the guards, and doing that, I'm gonna shoot him from behind with a fire extinguisher.
Okay, and we'll be back
Combat.
next time for the resolution of this.
Watch me lose another character.
Thanks for listening. Check out the-guildhall.net.
Okay.